Let us now talk about the application of Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. For this, we will take the case of the beta ray process and prove that the electron is not present inside the nucleus. In the beta ray process, we know that there is a radioactive decay taking place from the heavy nucleus, and the beta rays are essentially the electrons which are emitted from the nucleus. So here comes the question whether electrons are really present inside the nucleus. So to prove this or to check this, we will make use of the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. We will start with the initial assumption that electrons are present inside the nucleus. So if you assume like that, then it means the electron is present inside the nucleus, somewhere within the nucleus. Then what is the uncertainty in the position of the nucleus? Or you will take the extreme limit, that is, what is the maximum uncertainty in the position of the nucleus. This maximum uncertainty in the position of the nucleus is nothing but the diameter of the nucleus itself, and the diameter of the nucleus we can take it around 10 power minus 14 meter. Therefore we can say delta x maximum is equal to 10 power minus 14 meter. Now if we have the position uncertainty, then we can find out what is the momentum uncertainty using the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. So here we have maximum uncertainty in the position, therefore we can find out what is the minimum uncertainty in the momentum of the electron, and that is found out like this. It's equal to h by 4 pi into 1 by delta x maximum. So substitute for the maximum uncertainty in the position here and the Planck's constant value, we get the delta P minimum is equal to 5.276 into 10 power minus 21 kg meter per second. Now we can associate this minimum uncertainty in the momentum with the momentum value itself by using this relation, that is, the measured momentum is equal to the true value of the momentum plus the uncertainty in the momentum. The true value of the momentum is something which we never know. But now we can see the another limit of the momentum, that is the minimum limit of the momentum. If we apply to this equation, we get that the true minimum momentum value is equal to 0. Therefore we can write the measured minimum momentum is equal to 0 plus delta P minimum. So here we see that the minimum momentum is equal to the minimum uncertainty in the momentum, and minimum uncertainty in the momentum we already got. It's equal to 5.276 into 10 power minus 21 kg meter per second. Therefore the minimum measured momentum is also equal to the same value. Now if we have the minimum momentum value, we can find out the corresponding minimum energy of the electron emitted. For this we will use the relation of the momentum and energy. Here we see that the velocity of the electron is small, and therefore it comes under the condition of the classical mechanics and not the relativistic mechanics. Therefore we can use the relation of kinetic energy is equal to p square by 2m. Therefore we can find what is the minimum energy of the electron. The minimum energy of the electron is p minimum square by 2m. So substituting the minimum momentum value here and the mass of the electron here, we get the minimum energy as equal to 1.529 into 10 power minus 11 joule. This can be converted into electron volt, and we get the minimum energy is equal to 95.5 mega electron volt. So this is the minimum energy the electron should possess if it is present inside the nucleus. So this is what the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle says, or the actual energy of the beta ray should be greater than or equal to 95.5 mega electron volt according to the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. But if we look at the experimental fact during the beta decay, so if we actually look at the energy of the beta rays emitted from the radioactive nucleus, we see that the experimental fact says the energy of the beta rays is always less than or equal to 4 mega electron volt. The average energy of the electron the beta ray emitted is never exceeds 4 mega electron volt. It is always within this. So this is the experimental fact. But according to the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, assuming that electron is present inside the nucleus, we are getting that the minimum energy of the electron itself is 95.5 mega electron volt, or the energy of the beta rays must be therefore greater than 95.5 mega electron volt, whereas the experimental fact says that the energy of the beta rays is always less than or equal to 4 mega electron volt. So this is a contradiction here between the experimental fact and the prediction which you obtained using the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. So why we are getting this contradiction? The contradiction we are getting is because of the initial assumption we started with, the assumption that the electron is present inside the nucleus. So that assumption must be wrong here. Therefore we are getting this contradiction. So thus we see that electrons therefore cannot be present inside the nucleus. So how is that the electron is emitted from the nucleus? During the time of the radioactive decay, it is actually the neutron which is getting transformed into a proton and an electron, and that electron is now getting emitted from the nucleus during the time of the beta decay. Otherwise electron is not really present inside the nucleus. So this is how we see that the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle helps us to check whether electron is present in the nucleus or not during the beta decay.